this week. If you happen to be hiding under a rock for the last few days, you might have missed the awesome reveal of the new PSVR 2 controllers. They're essentially everything we were hoping for, with analog sticks on both, inside-out tracking, haptic feedback, touch sensors, and adaptive triggers. Now the big question is when Sony will reveal the headset itself.
Minor gang activity, some triad, CryptoPunks, AI rights activists.
And while we're on the topic, developer Iris VR has recently confirmed that Cyberpunk adventure Lo-Fi is targeting a PlayStation VR 2 release. It's heading to Steam in Q2 of next year, so what that means for its PSVR 2 release date is anyone's guess. Still, it's exciting to hear developers talk about their plans. In a world without traffic lights, one reigns supreme. It's up to you to keep traffic flowing in the face of outrageous events and flagrant road rage. Easy? Think again. This chaotic VR traffic controlling game throws in monsters, unnatural disasters, and up to 4 non-VR friends in party mode. Traffic Jams recently got this new trailer, but don't expect it to hit PlayStation VR until summer.
I told you someone was under there.
Yeah, with the under. Can we get back to the giant monster now?
Developer Happy Giant Games has been teasing images and clips of Sam & Max VR for a while now, but hasn't announced what platforms it's coming to. For old school point-and-click adventure fans like me, it'd be really exciting for this to come to PlayStation VR. And while Happy Giant's response to my tweet isn't exactly what you'd call newsworthy, I'd say it's at least promising.
Come up a little. The easy availability of weapons of splash destruction in our supermarkets is a national disgrace, Max.
If you've been wondering what Electric Hat Games has been up to since the release of To The Top, well, they've been working on a new game called Superkit. This is a pretty short clip showcasing some of the new combat and improved parkour mechanics, but we're definitely hopeful to see something more substantial soon. After the recent focus on Zenith during Sony's last PSVR Spotlight event, the interest in the MMO has been at an all-time high, which was the perfect time for developer Ramen VR to do a 30-minute livestream revealing a bit more about the moment-to-moment gameplay. As you can see, combat looks a little simple and the world is somewhat empty, but with plenty of time until release, there's practically infinite potential here.
So all the quest UI is also temporary, by the way, we're definitely going to be, ooh, level up.
Yeah, congrats.
So you got some new abilities now.
Someone asked, will you have to block in the enemy swing direction or just one spot? So yeah, you'll actually be blocking like the sword itself. It's not like you have to hold it in a particular spot or it won't work.
Good old video game trailer. Welcome back to Zombieland. No wandering around, no atmospheric BS.
So many headshots you could cast a movie.
Only the best.
And then finally, earlier today during the London Games Festival, developers XR Games took some time out to demonstrate their upcoming game, Zombieland VR Headshot Fever. What initially seemed like a pretty cheap cash grab movie tie-in might actually turn out to be a fun game with some decent perks and upgrades to keep things interesting. To see the full video, check the link in the description.
Of your shooting to get better and better. We'll find good players getting below 1 minute, and then you kind of take off. With each run, you'll get faster and faster until it becomes like Trackmania, where people are literally playing it for hours to shave off milliseconds of their time to climb higher in the leaderboards. So in this run here, he's clearly getting a lot more accurate, chaining the headshots, and that's the key here. It's like 2 shots to the head initiates the adrenaline system. That slows down time, and it's our take on bullet time. But I personally think it's better than bullet time, because when you're in the flow of chaining headshots, it's one of the most magical feelings in playing a VR game for me.
This week.